that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to your Saturday night, or wherever you're tuned in from. Welcome to Later with Jason Suel. Bo Counts is here.
Hey.
As always, great to see you, man.
Good to be here,
Yeah.
man. Always.
Look, it's fall, and I feel like the last
Finally.
time... Yes. Cooler temperatures.
Finally.
It was so hot there for that one, stretch a couple weeks in August.
It never ended. I'm just like a naturally sweaty dude. And that's why I love long sleeves and jackets. It hides all the pit stains.
Right.
But in the
Right.
fall, I ain't gotta hide. I can be me, baby.
You can be me out there. I love it. I feel like the last time we were chatting about movies, we were kind of anticipating a lot of upcoming summer blockbusters.
It's weird because even, over the past couple of months, it's like movies were back, but then are they?
Right.
I don't know. But they're still coming out, and then some are getting postponed again.
Yes.
And then some are still coming forward. But you know what we've got? We've got theater happening. So if you
That's
don't want to see a
true.
movie, you can go to the theater.
Oh my gosh, I'm so thankful. We've had, this episode today, we're going to be talking to Theater Squared. Next week, we're going to be talking to Walton Arts Center. So there's all kinds of programming that is happening where you can see live in-person theater. It's super exciting.
It's very cool. And best thing about going to see a show is getting dinner.
Getting dinner in a movie.
Dinner in a movie.
Man.
It's like that old show on TBS.
And you wanted the dinner part, right? The movie was like a B movie, and it was
It's always
whatever.
like some TBS, like Maximum Overdrive or something, but that's actually
Right.
a really good movie. But then they'd be like, Maximum Overdrive mashed potatoes, and I was like, get to the mashed potatoes
I can't
part.
wait, I know.
That's the best.
When we have mashed potatoes at home, I like gravy on my mashed potatoes. How about you? Do you like them just as mashed potatoes?
I like cheese and butter.
Cheese
I'm
and
a
butter
cheese
guy.
And butter guy, yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. Are you a mix or are you a hand mash?
I'm a hand mash, but if I need to, in a pinch, like we're having family dinner, and I'm like, oh, this calls for mashed potatoes, but we don't have any right now. That mix ain't too bad.
Hey, dude, the box stuff has its place.
It does have its place, and we have our place on your box, on your TV set tonight. That's right, because we've got Theater Squared, as I mentioned already on the show. Joanna Bell is joining us. We've got the great food of Chef Michael Robert Shaw. We got a chance to get out of the studio and head to his new pizza joint, so stay tuned for that. And then we've got the music of MK Ultra, great music video provided to us.
Not Mortal Kombat related.
Right. That should be pointed out. Yes, Lens Audio gave us this music video, and MK Ultra sounds fantastic. All of those things jam-packed into a tight little show happening right now. Stick around. We've got more later. We're here at Sam's Furniture, and we, on later, want to thank our veterans for their service and remind you to get it at Sam's. Onward!
I don't need keys.
Remember, get it at Sam's and tell them Jason sent ya.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back later with Jason Suel. So glad that you are tuned in, and we're so excited to have Joanna Bell joining us from Theater Squared. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to see you.
Oh my gosh. I feel like I haven't seen you in person in so very long, so it's great to see your face.
I know. It's so nice to be back and out in the world.
Out in the world. Speaking of being out in the world, there are some exciting things I know upcoming at Theater Square. But before we get to this upcoming fall and all the excitement there, what have you been up to over the past year? What are some successes we can talk about?
Wow, it's been a crazy busy year for us. I mean, there was a little bit of an intermission, but then we pretty immediately pivoted to sort of doing digital work, really experimenting with theater on Zoom. We got national notice for that. We were named Best Theater of 2020 by the New York Times, which was crazy amazing for us. And then we got to come back to live performance. And so we started with a couple of plays that were near and dear to our hearts, some world premieres like At the Wedding and My Father's War, and then we got to do Matilda the musical, our first really big musical.
And that musical was amazing, and you did it at the Fayetteville Public Library. I know my family enjoyed it. My kids even went back to see it again with some other friends. Isn't that crazy? They loved it so much they went to see it twice.
I'm so glad. I'm
was
so
so
glad.
great.
It was a really special thing to get to work on because we had so many local actors and so working hand in hand with New York talent and sort of building this amazing show. It was a cast of 35.
It was huge.
It was huge.
And it was a long run too. I think he did like what 762 shows. It was the longest run of a show I've ever seen.
We
in
ran
Fayetteville.
for 5 weeks and saw more than 13,000 people
That is
from our community come in. So that was
impressive.
great.
What are you really excited about? I know you got some great shows lined
We are
up.
so excited. So we are finally able to do our world premiere of Designing Women.
Yes.
And so we got to announce the cast this week, and we have some really exciting folks coming in. The cast is being led by Carmen Cusack as
Right.
Julia Sugarbaker.
Sugarbaker.
And then she's doing that for the first 3 weeks. Then for the final 3 weeks, we have Catherine Lanasa, the former ballet dancer, coming in to do Julia Sugarbaker, which
Wow.
is going to be amazing. And then they're backed with, Amy Peets as Mary Jo and Elaine Hendricks as Charlene. I mean, it's just going to be the iconic women that you know and love on stage and sort of talking about the things that are actually happening now.
Yeah, I love that. And then you've got a couple of opportunities for people to see all the shows, a lot of the shows, right? You've got the in-person and there's going to be
Yes, for
streaming
every show
options.
that we have this season, we have both an in-person option and we're observing some social distance if that's what you would like. Just make that request to the box office. And we are masked. We're following sort of basically the airline rules. If
Okay.
you have a drink, you take your mask down, you have a sip of wine, you put it back up.
Right.
Super easy.
What else? What else besides Designing Women are you particularly excited about, Joe?
Super excited about that. Then we're going right into Tiny Beautiful Things, which is a play based on Cheryl Strayed's memoir about being an advice columnist, and it's adapted by Nia Vardalos,
Wow.
who wrote My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Yes, of course.
And this is one of the first productions.
I like how she goes from My Big Fat to Tiny Beautiful.
Tiny Beautiful.
Yeah.
Tiny
That's
Beautiful.
what I'm trying to do from losing all this COVID weight.
So Tiny Beautiful Things is going to be a great show in our smaller space, so it's really intimate, and we're really looking forward to doing that. And then after that, we do Christmas Carol.
Right. Now, Christmas Carol, again, is back at the library.
Exactly.
So why? Why put that one at the library?
Well, what we want to do is sort of make it available to the whole community, right? One of the things that we have at Theater Squared is this incredibly intimate space. We only have 300 seats, so it's like being in the first three rows of the orchestra all the time.
Right.
When we do something like Christmas Carol, we want to be able to open it up to the whole community. We love the idea of partnering with the library to utilize that space. We have the ability to sort of do free tickets giveaways. Like there's 20 tickets for every performance of Christmas Carol that are available to check out from the library.
Wow.
So you should just go check it
Go
out like
check
it's
out
a
a
book.
ticket. That's
yeah,
awesome.
check out a ticket.
How do you return that?
You don't. It's a one-time.
Okay, it's just going to be one of those fees that you like go, oh man, I never returned my Christmas Carol ticket.
I think we fine you if you don't use it. So make sure you come if you've checked that book out. They couldn't have been better partners on Matilda, and we are so excited to go back into to Christmas Carol with them and then make it an annual tradition. And then we're also planning lots of surprises and holiday fun for the Theater Squared building itself.
Sure.
So there'll be some other surprises so check out our website.
Yes.
And see what you can do.
What is your website?
For our holiday season? Theater2.org.
Theater2.org. And I got to talk about one thing before we let you go, and that is the Commons. I know something Bo is excited about as well because you offer drink and you got a little bit of food as well. Tell us about that option.
Yeah, one of the things that's really fun about the Commons is that we're open all day, every day. So we open at 9 in the morning and we're open all the way through the end of the show. And so, come on down at any time. You can have pizza, you can have sandwiches, you can have these amazing in-house baked pastries that they're creating now.
Wow.
And then also every show has a signature cocktail that goes with it and sort of a signature sort of dessert. So if you're here for the show, make sure you also get that experience package as well.
Bo, to put you on the spot, if you were to create a signature cocktail for Designing Women, which is opening, I'm sure they already have one, but if you were creating it, what would you do?
You don't have to create something new when you got the Cosmo at your disposal. That is a classic. And everybody turns their nose up and like, oh, Cosmos, but that's a good drink.
There you go. It's a good drink. And it's a good season. You got lined up at Theater Squared. I'm excited about it.
Very
Anything else
excited.
we should know before
You know, it doesn't stop at Christmas time. We come back in January with a play called The Mountaintop, which is all about the life of Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh.
After that, we go into a play called Tiger Style, which is about
Tiger King? No. Okay.
That would be a little much, a little far. This is actually about that tiger parent style.
Oh, okay.
And rebelling against it.
Oh, interesting.
Rebelling against your tiger parents. And then we have this really fun show called The Elaborate Entrance of Chad Deity, where we are turning our theater into a wrestling ring.
Yes.
And we'll be doing some full WWE
Is Chad
wrestling.
Deity a wrestler?
Yes, he is.
Oh,
he is the champion wrestler.
We have a frequent guest on our show named Turbo Dan, and I see a segment in the future where we get Chad Deity and Turbo Dan in the same room and see what happens.
That would be amazing.
Turbo Dan likes to wear a unitard. I don't know if Chad Deity is in the same genre of wrestler.
I think you should think of him more like Chad Deity is like the Rock
wow.
of this play.
Oh man, I can't wait to see that one either. Joanna Bell, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
having
having
me. So excited
me.
about Theater Square. We're so excited for you to stick around. Hang on, because we got more happening later.
Our musical guest brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, presenting the West Street Live series.
Suel, we thrown in on the floor. It's so adorable. It's charming how it's hopeless, but we're still giving in. They say there wasn't room. I knew it wasn't true. It's just a little cozy, but I'll see how we make friends. And I know there's a building burning, setting on the ground. And I know there's a burning building they can't put out. Hey! 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 2, 3, 4. We're in sequence, stars and stripes on the 4th day of July. We're fighting 45, boom, 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 boom. And we're about as free as the dog on a choke chilies. We're rocking in the stars, howling at the moon. And I know where there's a building burning, setting on the ground. And I know where there's a burning building they can't put out. Hello now. Hey. 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 2, 3, 4. Now go ahead and call police. It's you disturb the peace, and don't remember asking anyone to come around. It's basic common sense. You just don't miss a chance to be among the crowd and everything goes down. And I know where there's a building burning, setting on the ground. And I know where there's a burning building they can't put out. Go now. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Will that take good enough, you think? Okay, great.
2, 3.
I don't forget about that highway when the lights in my eyes shine.
the man, the myth, the legend, Mike Robert Shaw, right here at Pizzeria Ruby. Man, thank you for having us out.
Hey, it's my pleasure. Glad you guys can come in and check it out.
Yes, it is.
I've already checked it out a bunch,
Yeah,
but
I've been here too.
happy to have this exclusive tour.
Yeah, so talk about it. You throw the pizzas, you make the pizzas, they're delicious. What are we gonna do today?
So today we're gonna make a couple of pies. I'm gonna put Bo to work.
Yes.
See what we do, see how much flour we can get it covered in. I'm just gonna kind of take you guys through the process of how we do it. We got some dough here ready to go. We made about 5 days ago. That's the thing with our dough, it takes 5 days to get ready.
Okay.
So we let it ferment for about 5 days. This one's ready to go. You want to get into it, Bo?
Get into it, man.
So I just get a dough?
So just get a dough. Get a dough.
And now what do
I'll show you. So
This
here.
is a small pizza.
It's a small pizza. So you want to press it down. You want to get all those air bubbles working through there. There you go.
Does it matter? Like, what's the good technique? All fingers?
Just
4, 5?
I do 4 fingers.
4. Okay, just
Push
4.
it out. You kind of want to get a nice round dough like this.
Okay.
What I like to do is start to
Do I
form
need
like,
more dust?
I think you might need some more dust.
All right.
You never have too much dust, but
Oh, gosh, you did it fancy. Look at
dust,
it.
and there we go.
Throw it out.
Then what you want to do is you want to form your conocione, as we call it here in America.
Conocione.
The crust. So what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of stretch from the edge. Yeah, hold it from the edge. We're going to pull it back.
His technique and your technique are not the same.
Not the same.
No, it's fine. I'm
Once
doing
you get it started,
Oh, gosh.
you want to pull it up, and you're going to start to let the dough fall. See, I'm holding it with my knuckles.
Knuckles.
Let that middle fall in there.
Middle
and
fall.
Start giving it some turns.
Yo,
You got this.
Go for it. You got it. You got it.
There you go.
Oh, I popped it.
It happens.
Mine got popped.
Watch your fingers, those are the back of your hands.
Come back to your knuckles.
There you go.
I don't know about this.
You got this.
It's a mask now.
We'll fix it. We'll fix it. So we do 18-inch pizzas here at Pizzeria Ruby.
Okay.
Scary.
18 inches.
18-inch pizzas. So
And you got some giant ovens back here. How many pizzas can you, 18-inch pizzas can you put in?
we can fit 12 pizzas at a time.
Patch it up.
6 in each deck. We run them at 600 degrees.
600.
So it gets pretty warm in here. That's beautiful, man.
That's a big
Let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and start that one over.
I tried.
Oh, it looks new. Look
We'll
at that.
get you another one.
Well, but I don't mess this one up.
You'll be fine. So on all of our pizzas, we start with a little bit of olive oil, single origin, and then our house milled tomatoes.
Oh my gosh. So what do you call that sauce? You have a name for it.
This is our pizza sauce.
Pizza sauce.
You've got
Sauce.
fancy
So
old
what's
names.
the other sauce that's on the menu? It's called like
So Sunday sauce.
Sunday sauce.
Sunday sauce is an ode to my mom. Every Sunday she would make sauce and we'd go over, and honestly when The Sopranos were still on TV, every single Sunday at Mom's house we'd go over and watch The Sopranos, we'd have sauce. But my mother's Italian, so we grew up eating, lasagna for Christmas and, spaghetti and meatballs for Easter. We weren't like normal kids growing up.
Right. So making pizzas is definitely in your wheelhouse.
It's definitely in my
One of
wheelhouse,
Yeah.
yes. So here we're gonna make a little pepperoni pizza for you guys.
Yeah.
So we got our house blended cheese. It's a blend of a couple different mozzarellas, a little provolone, nice bowl. You want to hand me that little six there? So this is our house, the Grana Padano, similar to Parmesan, but we buy it in the 88-pound wheel.
Wow.
That's a
What
big
do we buy?
wheel. Where do you
It's a
keep
big
that?
wheel.
I'm not even mad.
Where's the wheelhouse?
We break it down, and then we're gonna do a little pepperoni pizza here for you guys. So pepperonis are kind of a special pepperoni. Come from a company called Ezzo.
Are they a spicy?
They're spicy, yes. Now, Ezzo pepperoni is some of the best pepperonis you can buy. You only get them delivered once a week. It took me about 2 weeks to figure out we're going through about 100 pounds a week.
What do you think? Worth it?
Okay?
Could you do 100 pounds of pizza?
That's some good pepperoni.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna gain 100 pounds a week after coming here.
So, then we go ahead and launch this pizza.
Chef, will you help me finish this? I got to a point and I got
That's
nervous.
looking pretty good, man.
I got nervous.
It's not bad. You just want to kind of give it a little more,
Look how good
be
he
a
is.
little rougher with
Good
it.
technique. Look at that.
Like nothing. Like
that.
butter.
Oh.
You want to look for that window pane. That's the most beautiful part. It kind of looks like a window
See, I was
pane.
afraid that's where it was gonna start opening up.
Yeah, that's what you want right there.
The wizard. I was close. I was so close. I just didn't have my confidence.
Right. Do it, man.
That's all you. A little
Remember
olive oil
this?
down.
Little in the middle.
Little this.
And then you have to make
Over
Just
that.
one?
Just one.
Just one.
perfect concentric
And you
circles.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle like that, and then
Yeah, and you're just gonna push it out to the edges. Hey, dude, you're
I'm
hired.
Chef Bo
Can you
RD.
show up on time? You got this. little mozzarella.
Oh yeah, Jason, get that mozz.
Oh yeah, there you go.
I don't know.
I mean, spread it right on there, bro. Spread it right on there.
A generous helping.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Go.
Right. Yep. Well,
It's a little dead spot here.
little pepperonis on there.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
This is a lot of pepperonis.
That's a lot of pepperonis.
It's pepperoni lovers.
That's pepperoni lovers.
It's a meat lovers. It's a meat lovers, you know? What are you
Oh
gonna
my
do?
goodness. Here, we might.
Glorious.
Yeah, you wanna take care of some of those? I gave you some extra.
Now, thin that out.
You also have the option of getting some pizza by the slice.
Yes,
Is that right?
so we do pizza by the slice option at lunch. We offer lots of different slices. It's counter service. Come in, get your pizza, salad, or whatever. At dinner time, we offer a few less options. We do a lot more options than we have on the dinner menu. Plus a full bar, house cocktails.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of cocktails, so you have a full bar,
We do have a full bar.
and you have some kind of some specialty cocktails, right?
Yes, yes we do.
I feel like this sounds like a whole other segment. Do you mind? Can we come back?
Absolutely.
Do some cocktails?
You want to come back and do some drinking?
Yeah.
Yes, we got that. We can
Yeah.
handle that.
I
Yes.
think we would need a whole segment to do that.
Okay, I think we can make that happen.
Great. All right. Well, let's just hang out, wait for these pizzas to come.
All
Yeah. All right. That looks delicious. And that's the one we made. Yes. Hey, Mike, sit down with us.
All
man.
right,
Join
all
us.
right.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do this.
Yes. Let's do it.
guys.
Man, and look at the size of this slice.
That's a big slice.
Yeah.
Big as your face.
Big as your face.
That would be our hashtag. Big slices and Little Johnson.
Yeah.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers. 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 We're going to eat some pizza. Stick around. We got more happening later. And that's our show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, you can find old episodes of the show over on our YouTube channel. You can send us an email at laterwithjasonsuel.com. While you're clicking around on the internet, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram. Hey, before we leave this episode, we've got to thank our amazing guests, including the one and only Joanna Bell from Theater Squared.
And of course, Chef Mike Robert Shaw and the gang over at Pizzeria Ruby.
Yeah, and then how about the sounds of MK Ultra? Thanks to Lens Audio for that music video. That's it. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Yeah.